Good morning, it's Josh Boulevant. This is August 23rd. This is your fishing report for the south shore of Leech Lake. Also, what's going on too, gotta say it out there, is the Bassmaster Open is going on right now on Leech Lake. Today is day one. Yesterday they canceled due to the heavy winds. So today though, gorgeous out there. It is probably going to be a little bit tough for some of those guys to find some fish today, but with these overcast conditions, I'm sure they're finding them. So we're going to jump right into the bass fishing out there. Got the chance to talk to a lot of the anglers this week. Also been out a few times myself chasing them. It looks like anywhere in that 6 to 12 foot range, 15 feet, finding rocks, sand transitions, even weeds and sand have been working well for those smallies. Did find you had to do a little bit more of either the Ned rig, drop shots. Those seem to be the two best techniques right there. Obviously overcast days, like in the black, purples, dark greens, any of those are working well for those. Worms, on the drop shots, I've been putting a minnow imitator, leech imitator on there, have been working well for the smallmouth bass. For the largemouth bass guys out there, the bites have been going good up in that headquarters, Boy Bay, Portage Bay area, up in the thick weeds, emergent vegetation. It is frogging season out on the lake, so a lot of guys are throwing them for the bass in those bays. For the walleye fishermen, that has been a little bit spotty this week, but we have still seen fish getting caught. They are still in those mid-depth ranges out there. If you have the forward-facing sonar, that's a great way. If you don't right now, I would suggest trolling. Seems like that trolling bite is doing very well. We just got through a full moon phase out here, so a lot of guys were out night trolling this past weekend, doing well, and anywhere between 8 to 12 feet of water, pulling number 5s, number 7 size shad-style baits. So those flicker shads, Rapala shad wraps, classic ones like that out there. Any of the perch colors, blue, silver, any of the green, orange color combinations as well. During the daytime though, slip bobbers have still been catching a lot of fish out there. You want to fish a little bit off the bottom, that 2 to 3 feet up. If it's windy, low overcast conditions, 12 to 15 feet is where you want to look. If the sun, really calm days, which it looks like it's going to be today, you're going to want to go out into that 18 to 23 foot range out there and find those fish. Nice part about fishing that deep, you can sit over top of a lot of those fish, so they don't get spooked as much as those shallow water fish, especially with how clear the water is out there. What's also working, jigging wraps are a great technique right now to use, and then just plain jig and a leech. Black, purple, black gold have been hot colors this week, so seeing a lot of fish up in that 5 mile point, sub annex around Pelican Island. Bear Island has been good. Down on our end here, Rogers Point and over off of Diamond have been very good in that Variety Reef area. So those are some areas to look at. Make sure you're using your sonars, look for those fish. And then for the perch guys, I've heard a very good bite. We started to see them going across the lake. So if you're having troubles finding those walleyes, go back into those back bays. Boy Bay, the sheep pastures on our end, Headquarters Bay, Walker Bay has been really hot for the perch. Jig and a minnow bite. So all you need is a fathead jig. Best thing is if you can find a little open patch in the weeds, like a little sand spot, you'll find some perch. So starting to see a lot of those come into the bag, and those should continue all the way through the end of September here. So looking forward to it. We've got the September bite, the fall cool down. Looks like it starts after this warm up this weekend. So it's State Fair time, Labor Day weekend next weekend. If you're looking to still get up for Labor Day, we still got some openings, so give us a jingle, 218-836-2500. Otherwise, just a quick recap. Walleye, you're going to want to look in that 12 to 15 foot range on the overnight, low light, windy conditions. If it's high sun, start looking in that 18 to 20 plus range for those walleyes. So from all of us here out at Trappers Landing Lodge, good luck to all the bass anglers fishing the Bassmaster Open. Thanks everyone coming up to watch that in the area and visit Leech Lake. And we hope to see everybody out on the lake.